Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast. I'm Raj, and because I'm periodically going through all my cousin Mitesh's friends, the next person on the list was Sandeep. So, welcome Sandeep to the podcast.
Thank you so much, man. It's a pleasure to be here. Looking forward to it.
You've actually been called out in a number of episodes in the past. Obviously, there was the episode we were talking about Mit's wedding and the wet Barbary incident, which you and Hiren were key conspirators for. So that's one time I've mentioned you. The other time I've mentioned you, but not only you. I also mentioned your mum. Shout out to Mumsy, bruv, yeah, because I was talking about a line that my dad said, which is he was telling me about someone who he, wasn't too impressed with, and he was saying how he introduced him to someone, and he said, "Yeah, any gun, my god, you crawl into his ass." And then I was telling this story on the podcast, and I was also saying that when I told this story to you, you said that your mum has a similar variation of that saying, but she also says "Ako ne ako gorigyo."
She takes it to the next level, honestly.
So yeah, shout out to Mumsy.
Shout out to Mum.
So yeah, no, welcome to the podcast. I know you have listened to episodes in the past, so great to have you on. How's it going? How you doing, man?
It's all good, man. I'm really excited to be here with you today and share some struggles. It's funny actually. When I started listening to this podcast, you probably don't even know when I started listening to this podcast. We've not had this conversation before.
No.
But the reason I actually started listening to this podcast was it was just before we were organising Mitesh's stag, and as part of the stag do's, we go, we get these T-shirts made, right, with everyone's nicknames on the back and all sorts of funny business going on the T-shirts itself. So my whole intention of listening to this podcast was to figure out a nickname for you on the back of your T-shirt for Mitesh's stag.
I didn't know that.
So actually, yeah, that's the truthful reason why I started listening to it, actually. But you know what? I've been hooked on it ever since. I don't think I'll go a week without listening to it. And I was saying to my wife earlier today, I was like, I'm going to cancel all of my therapy subscriptions this week because this is going to be my therapy session for the week.
That's awesome, man. No, thank you. It's so good to hear that. And yeah, man, this podcast is it's a labor of love. That is the way I would describe it. When we started this thing, we weren't really sure where it was going to go. It started as an experiment, and when we're late to drop an episode, when we miss a week, we get people messaging us, and it feels nice, man. It feels like there's people out there listening. We're not just speaking into a void. So it's awesome. It's awesome that you've heard the episode, and now that you've decided to jump on this episode. So before we get into the struggles, there is some news I wanted to talk about, which is I don't know how much you're gonna be into this news story, but it was a big news story for me, and and it kind of relates to something else that I wanted to talk about. So let's get into it. It was like maybe this weekend or just like a couple of days ago. My social feed was blowing up because Dizzy Rascal and Wiley joined a stage for the first time since they had their massive beef. And this is bigger than Oasis, bruv. I have to say,
massive.
It's huge, bruv. It's huge. And they did a set, and it was there was a DJ called Mac 10 who brought them together, and it was under some railway tunnels or something, and they're both just spitting, and it's you never would have thought that these two would come together because the way that they were slagging each other off and stuff, and I was like, damn, this is monumental, man. And I was reading all the comments and stuff, and everyone was saying this is the urban Oasis story, man.
That was a huge beef back in the day. I remember it like really clearly. It was like I think I was in like year 10, year 11 or something like that at the
Yeah.
time, and it was massive. Like literally the slinging of shit between the two of them was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was crazy. And I think seeing them on the stage, I was like, man, it is like, it's nice, man. It's nice to see that people can put like that level of animosity behind them and be like, no, we're gonna do it for the crowd. But do you think they're just doing it because? Do you think it's just all about money? Like, there's some kind of collaboration in the works.
There's
That
not been too much new stuff come out from either of them, right? So
Mm.
I don't know if they're kind of a bit like you scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. You know, when you call up some old guy, go the guy, kamche karo guy, you know,
Dhando karo che to.
dhando, bro, grime no dhando pacho sharu kariya me.
UK rap's moved on a lot as well since then, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
that music has changed massively. So yeah, it's definitely probably bringing back that nostalgia side of things. And there's a load of like groups getting back together, and loads of like artists coming back from the dead or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's pretty huge though. Those two getting together on the stage.
Yeah, man. It is. I was really hyped. This whole story has made me remember a conversation that I had with my dad where I was talking to him. I don't understand. I can't remember why we got onto this topic. I think someone must have like something must have happened. And then we got onto this topic of like, you know, when there's like beef in the family, like A grade beef. Brothers don't talk to each other, and it's like proper animosity. And but then they squash it. So like there's this, apparently in my family there's this guy who had a cataracts operation, and he had the most solid beef with his brother. And when he survived because it was back then, it was high stakes. Like cataracts wasn't like a walk in at Moorfields Eye Hospital, you go in and you're out. Yeah, this was like high stakes, anything could happen, bro. And the first face he wanted to see was the guy that he had beef with, bro. And after that, it was squashed. It's crazy.
That's mad. That's absolutely mad. I know so much. There's so many examples of beef in my family where, like, it's gone on for years, like literally years. And I think there's one story where there was beef between two families, like two sets of cousins, because back in the day they used to have these, you know, the caps for the wheels, the caps for the tires, where the different multicolored ones and like blue chrome ones and all sorts of stuff. One set of cousins was stealing these caps off this other set of cousins' tires at one of these events that we had on, right? A family event. And someone got caught. And this started the biggest beef between these two families.
Juggernaut, bro.
Biggest juggernaut, like massive juggernaut. And you just think like, it's over the smallest thing, to the point where like these two families don't speak now to this day.
Really?
Over this little
cap.
thing, like a little tire cap.
Oh my god.
I mean, to the point they don't even. I think I'm the only one who remembers the reason why they're beefing. Like I don't even think they remember the reason why they're beefing.
No, but you know when it goes on for so long, it just becomes like frosted over. It's so like buried. You don't even know what the true reason is, but you know that there's beef.
You know that there's beef until you're on your deathbed or on your cataracts bed. then you gotta see the last person.
Yeah, I want to see this. I want to see the tire caps. Dad was telling me. So then he carried on. He carried on telling me these stories, and then he was saying to me that he just started to go off on one about like brothers who have businesses together, and he was like, "There's been so many incidences where one of the brothers ends up screwing the other one over, and then like all of these things happen, and then they don't talk to each other." But then the way he was telling this story in Gujarati, it was making me laugh, bro. Because he was like, baji ne baji upar highlight jai, bro. And then the way he said upar highlight jai basically means go upstairs, as in die, yeah. And he was like, some people they do not let it go. And they go all the way upstairs, and it's just finished. And then I was asking him about like certain other family members, and I was saying, look, there's this these two families, I don't understand why they're not talking anymore. And then so it was me. So I'm gonna set the scene here, right? So it's me, my dad, and my mom. Okay. And then my dad starts talking about these two brothers, and he's like, "Ito ekdom fast friends hata. Friend ne bhayo ekdom." And then, bruv, then he goes, "Ek guy ne." And I was like, "What?" And then my mom told my dad to shush. Bruv, when she says shush, you know he's saying some bad words, yeah? And then I was like, "What do you mean egg guy ne?" Right? And then I thought he meant egg guy, like they're drinking from the same boob or something. I don't know, bruv, yeah? I don't know what he was saying. Egg guy, that's why I thought he was like egg guy. He's like, and then I was like, well, is that what you meant? He was like, no. He was saying to me, these guys were so close that he egg gun my hunger, bro. Oh, they're so tight, bro. They shout the same asshole, bro. I lost it, man. I absolutely lost it, bro. And then he was saying to me, and then even then, and these two brothers got so like into their beef that they never spoke to each other after whatever. And I don't think it was. I think it was a super petty thing as well, man. And then it's done, bro. No more hanging out the same gun, bro.
Do you reckon they're still beefing up there as well?
Probably. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Oh. It's sad though, man. It is sad when people hold on to that shit longer than it needs to be. Because at the end of the day, the only person it starts to affect is you, man. Like the grudge, it doesn't actually affect the other person as much as it affects you. Holding a grudge is hard work, bro.
The worst is as well, like if you've been like close as a family growing up, and then like there's been instances where like even in my family we've been close with people growing up, and then like there's been some beef happens, and then like now we're all grown up and we've got kids and whatnot, and like our kids don't play with their cousins anymore because like there's that friction between them, and that's sad because then like you kind of get to a point where you're like, is this worth it? Like you want your kids to grow up playing with their cousins and how we had it when we were growing up. I feel like families were a lot closer back in the day before.
It was nice as well, man. Like some of my memories is growing up with cousins, so it's always something that you want to continue in it as much as you can do. I've
just got fond memories of wrestling with my cousins, like literally just like stone cold stunnering them on the bed and all sorts.
Undertaker, bro. Get the table. That's what we used to do.
Get the table, Devon.
Devon, get the table. But yeah, man, that was the news story. The beef between the rappers has been squashed. So let's take that as a sign, man. If you got any jagras with any of your family members, anyone stealing your wheel caps or your like the other caps that you have for your tire things, it's not that deep, man. You can get those. We can get you some as well. If it's that bad, we'll order you some and get them out to you. But it's not worth the fight. But yeah, man. Word on the street is you've got some struggles to share.
I've been sick, man. Honestly, like we were meant to record this like 2 weeks ago, right? And I've been down with this mad chest infection, and I just realized that I'm getting so old now. Like I can't fight a simple chest infection anymore. I'm on my second round of antibiotics. Bro. It's bad. It's bad at the moment. You can hear it in my voice a little bit, but anyway, though, I'm pretty sure I know where I picked this up from, right? And I was in Dubai for a conference for work, and this was like one of those conferences where it's mainly just meet and greet. You're just going around, you're shaking loads of people's hands, you're saying hello. Anyway, I get to this one stand where I'm meeting with this guy who wants to do business with us. He wants to partner up with us. So I go over, I shake his hand. This guy does not let go of my hand. You shake a hand, right? Bruv. Right? I'm like trying to wriggle away. Like this guy's gripping tight. It's like a Chinese finger trap, bruv. It's literally every time I wriggle, he's getting higher and higher.
Was he saying anything while he was
He's
shaking
talking
your
to
hand?
me while he's holding my hand. Like literally,
Oh yeah, that's a
he's
caca
literally
move.
holding
That's a
my
caca move.
proper caca move. Like
Alright.
he's literally holding my hand to the point where like I'm trying to wriggle away, and he's literally gripped my finger. Like he's not got all four fingers. He's got one finger now.
Oh my god, that's so awkward. Wait, were your colleagues watching while all this was
One of my
unfolding?
colleagues was watching. Yeah, literally, one of them was watching. Afterwards, he's like creasing at me. He's just like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is this guy holding your hand?" I'm just sitting there thinking, "Is this guy like for real? Is he doing dosti with me or something? He wants to go walk down the street with me, only interlocking fingers."
He just wanted to buy you some bhajia, bro. Did you? So wait, what happened then? Did you? How did you cut it? Cut it loose.
So
Or
then,
cut yourself loose.
in the end, I just got comfortable, man. I just stood there, held this guy's finger. I'm like, I'm not going to be let go for a while, so I might as well finish this conversation holding this guy's hand.
So what? You went back from one. You upgraded from one finger back to a full hand.
Slipped it back in again. All the remaining 3 fingers went back straight into his palm.
Hey, no, seriously, is that what you did, bro?
Yeah, man. What are you gonna do? I'd rather you hold 4 fingers than hold one finger. Like,
so you gave him more fingers just to save yourself some fucking awkwardness.
Literally, yeah.
So then there was the remaining. That was the remaining time that you had, and then what did you do? Did you seal a deal or?
Nah. So what happened was somewhere through the conversation, probably after about 10 minutes, I managed to break free. Put my hands in my pockets, stayed away.
I had your hands from him.
He can't get back on. Can't get back in touch with me. Touching my hands again, right? Anyway, conversation goes on. We agree on next steps. Also, all that stuff that you do in that business conversation. Problem is, what do you do when you say goodbye to someone? You shake their hand again. And this guy's from India, right? So a goodbye isn't a goodbye. Goodbye is another 5 minutes. So I had another 5 minutes of hand warming going on afterwards.
And your colleague was just watching all this unfold.
Just watching.
But when you went back for the goodbye handshake, did you know that this was you're not going to get your hand back for a good?
I knew. I was 100% sure that I wasn't going to get it back. I was certain it wouldn't be as long as the first time, which it wasn't, luckily. But yeah, I was. At that point, I was just like, you know what, maybe this is the done thing here. So maybe I need to go do this to other people on their stands.
I can't believe you downgraded to a finger and then upgraded again back to a full hand, bro. That's hilarious, man. So you think that's how you got sick from him? Is that what you?
I'm pretty sure, like it's definitely from like all of the handshaking in this conference. Like a few of my colleagues were down ill as well, but I've been trying so much to get better. Like literally doing all of the Indian herbal remedies, the hardar ardud and all that sort of stuff. That
you do kogra.
You do to get over it. I did kogra as well, saltwater kogra. I tried everything, but it's not working. But it got me thinking, man, about like all those old school Indian remedies like that you used to do, or like that your mum would like kind of advise you to do like for different things, and it got me thinking about like the stuff that we used to do when we were growing up, right? The one that reminded me of, did you ever do hing on the stomach when you had a tummy ache?
No, hing is you put in the food, right?
You put in the food, yeah. It's this, what is it, asafoetida or whatever it is. It's like a spice.
Yeah. And
you meant to like make a paste with it and like rub it on the belly button if you've got a tummy ache.
Does it work?
No, apparently it works, man. But then there's like tons of others. I remember I just got this flashback of like going to the mill and buying this little bottle of hing which has got this Mataji on it. that is like goddess of the forest or something like that. It's just giving me this flashback of this hing bottle.
Was that your parents' go-to? Like
That was my parents' go-to. That and the other thing, like, and this kind of came back when we had my daughter, who's our first child, gripe water. Did you guys ever use gripe water with your little one?
We didn't, but you know what? I've heard that it really does work for some people. Although there's no scientific base, like it's not scientifically,
it's like no science.
It's like inconclusive whether it does anything or it doesn't. But I know people that swear by it.
Gripe water was like the biggest cause of an argument in my house when my daughter was born, because my mum would literally be like, she makes any kind of sound, gripe water happy there. At that time, like, you're a young parent, you're just like, all right, we'll do it the first few times, but then it's like she's literally just crying because she's hungry or something like that, not because her tummy's hurting. And it was literally like every 5 minutes, gripe water happy there, no bed sir kind of tea, gripe water happy there. To the point where my wife's like, we gotta move out. Like, I can't hear the word gripe water again.
But it didn't work, right? The gripe water didn't work.
I don't know, to be honest. Like, it tastes bloody nice. If you've ever tried it,
I've never tried it. I've never been curious.
Like, it tastes really good. I don't know if it worked, man. To be honest, I think kids just get on with life, right? And they burp it up and whatever, and then they're fine again afterwards. But yeah, I don't think the gripe water was working.
I've heard if they have hiccups, blow on their head.
Oh yeah, that works.
But I think it works if you blow in their face, not
because you got to like shock them, isn't it?
You got to shock.
That's the whole thing. Like, their breathing's not right. That's why they're hiccuping. So you shock them and they stop hiccuping. But
yeah.
Also works when you want to stop them crying, by the way, as well.
Oh, yeah. And I remember when I was doing swimming classes with my little one, and like, you know, when you like dunk them under, just before you kind of say, ready, go under, and then you like blow on their face, because otherwise they're just like looking at the sky or something. They're just like looking at anything, and you're like, I'm telling you, you're about to go underwater. This is a warning.
Close your mouth.
Close your mouth. Yeah, because I can't help you. I'm being told by this instructor, and I'm not going to be the guy be like, I don't want to do this to my daughter. I refuse. It's peer pressure, because I see everyone else doing it, and everyone's like, okay, cool. So I just do it. But then I'm like, that's why I was like very paranoid before I put her down, but she was fine, man.
Oh my God, man.
It's crazy how quick they get it.
They pick it up really, really quickly, don't they?
Yeah.
The other thing was Vicks. Vicks was the other like kind of home remedy that worked on everything, apparently.
Yeah, Vicks. Tiger Balm as well.
Yeah, Tiger Balm. Rub it on anything. Your tummy's hurting, your head's hurting, your gun's hurting. Rub Vicks on it.
My mum still uses that. She was like, oh, my back was like, man, Vicks joy breather. I was like, Vicks ain't doing anything. There's no anti-inflammatory in Vicks.
There's nothing in Vicks that's going to work on like pain or anything like that.
No.
Honestly, but did you ever get like any like older members of your family like asking you to like walk on their back and stuff like that and walk on their legs?
I remember seeing that. I was never asked to do that, but I remember seeing that where like it was literally you'd go to like family members and there'd be a kid.
Just like literally just walking, like the Buddhas all lined up on the floor, kids just doing laps.
It's basically like a treadmill. The Buddhas just like rolling through. But no, I haven't. I was never asked. Were you asked to do that?
I was asked. My nanny used to ask us to do that. So whenever we'd go around, like, she'd be lying on the bed, and then she'd literally just get like one kid after the other just to walk across her legs or walk across her back or something like that.
I mean, it's a massage, isn't it? It serves its purpose.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
I didn't have that one. What did I have? I definitely had some stuff. As in, my parents, they had the salt water, and then also with hardar. Hardar was a standard one. Yeah. Oh, cloves. You roast the cloves.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you're coughing a lot, you just keep one in your mouth. And apparently it stops you from coughing.
I need that, man. I need that right now.
I think now it's more of a placebo effect, but it does work. If you believe in anything, bro, it will work.
It works, exactly.
And elchi is good for motion sickness.
Yeah?
Yeah, elchi is good for motion sickness.
Do you use that now?
I've used it when I've been hungover.
It's like the worst. That's like the worst taste you could have when you're hungover.
Bruv, when you're hungover and you're like having to get on a flight, it's the worst feeling. It's the absolute worst feeling. So in those situations, I've definitely had to resort to the LG Flex. But those are the main culprits.
The other big one that I've got a story about this, right, is have you ever heard about having a bath with chana a lot?
Fuck off, bro. Fuck off. Chana a lot in the bath.
Chana a lot in the bath.
Nah, bro.
I've got a story to tell you.
Bruv, your bar was having jokes with you, man. It was like, let's see what I can make these idiot gullible kids do. Okay, go on. What happened? What happened?
So there was this. So I was in India, right? I'd gone to India. Me and my mum had gone. We were staying at my daddy's house, and there was this other bar there. She's my dada's sister, so my faiba basically.
Okay.
This woman was unusually fair, right?
Okay.
Like so fair for an Indian person.
Yeah.
Like to the point where like everyone was asking like, "What's your secret?" And she kept saying her secret is Jaran a lot. Like she has a bath with Jaran a lot to keep herself fair. Which everyone was like, "Yeah, probably not." And this was not her secret, honestly. Like she was just unusually fair. Like to the point
she just
where
had the genetics.
Yeah, honestly, like in India, people are obsessed with being fair, right? Like they've got all that fair and lovely stuff, and like my wife's pretty fair. And I remember when she went to meet my family in India, they were like blown away at how fair she was, and they were saying like this nonsense, like she's so fair you can see the water going down her throat when she drinks it, and stuff like that. That's a translation, like literal translation of what they were saying, right?
Did she take that as a compliment or?
See, the thing is, like here, like people are like, I don't want to be pale. Do you know what I mean?
Opposite.
So,
it's the opposite.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Like you want to have color on you, right?
Yeah.
But this bar was like next level fair. Like, and God bless her. I think she's still around. She's like in her 90s or something like that. But like she was so fair that I now question whether there was some kind of Gerber during the British Raj or something. Like
fucking Gerber, bro. Some talk going on.
Oh man, yeah, there's definitely some Gerber there. But anyway, I get to India, right? Haven't been in the sun at all. It's like my second day there. This bar's there, and she's like, she basically, I took her book, Aroche. Never how you know.
Oh wait, hold on. Like, she took it on herself. Like,
yeah, literally. And I'm not even that dark. I'm literally not even that dark. So she's like, yeah, who in another how you know? So she's like, I'm gonna give him a bath. This woman scrubbed me so hard. I still have nightmares about how she scrubbed me down with this Charan a lot. And bear in mind, I'm like 9 or 10 years old. Like, I'm pretty old at this stage, right? I had no choice in this.
Wait, what did your parents say? Your parents were just like,
they like this. The thing is, like Indian parents are like they're the older generation. Like you got to listen to them.
Yeah, you got to do what they say. If they say Chanan a lot,
yeah,
how much?
Literally.
Your dad was holding the bag over the fucking bathtub, bro. Oh my god.
Anyway, so she's scrubbing me out. The worst thing is though, when I see this bar to this day, she still looks at me and she's like, "Yaad chene main tane navrayo to." I'm like, I'm in my 30s now, and this is the memory that she has of me.
That's razor sharp memory, though, man.
Razor sharp, man. She's like in the 90s or something, and she's still with it. It's crazy.
Damn. Jordan or Lord, you know.
Scrub down, bro.
Do you feel like it did you anything?
I don't think so, man.
It might have cleared your skin up, though. Maybe it cleared your skin up.
Maybe. I was only 9 years old. There was nothing to clean up.
You hadn't even hit puberty yet.
I hadn't even hit puberty at that point.
There's no oil on your skin, man.
I was fresh.
Yeah, that whole thing of the complexion is just, it can really mess you up, man. Because I know people who have like as kids being told that, and it's just like it gets into your head, and it's just like such backwards kind of like thinking of, oh, well, you're so dark, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's messed
It's
up, bro.
horrible. It's horrible. Like to imagine like people are being told these sorts of things on a day-to-day basis, and then there's like whole stigma around it in that entire country as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, to the point where they're like, I don't know. I feel like it's something which is like aligned with like poverty and all sorts of other things as well. Like, so like the darker you are, the poorer you are, and that sort of stuff that they kind of do.
Yeah.
Or like people don't want to marry you because you're dark and all this sort of stuff, and it's just like absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. I think was it Priyanka Chopra? One of them got, I think it was her. She was doing adverts for like Fair and Lovely and stuff. And she got a lot of heat for those because of what Fair and Lovely is as a brand. Oh, bro, did you see this advert? I saw it on Instagram once of this. I don't know if it's Fair and Lovely or if it's another brand. It's one girl who starts using this face stuff, and then at the end of it, she turns into a white woman. And you're like, fucking hell, bro. There's got to be some kind of regulation with your advertisements, man. You can't be selling this kind of stuff.
It's got to be semi-factual.
It's got to be grounded in reality, man. But
that's mad.
Yeah, Chana no Lord though. That is. Oof. Did you have this complex of anything made of chana afterwards?
It's my worst dar. I still don't like it.
My worst dar of all of them. When you were going to your in-laws' house, "Tu bana uche dar nahi chana ni dal nahi khai." Chana ni dal nahi khai. Him? Hey, because he had a bath in it once.
Literally, man. Bhajia nightmares.
Oh, man. I've never heard that. I've never heard anything close to that.
No, it was a madness. I don't know if I'm the only one who's ever had this happen to them, but it would be nice to know if there's others out there.
Yeah.
We can form a group, Chana no Lord Anonymous or something.
Yeah. If you're in the Chana no Lord gang. But Biti, what does Biti have in it? That has Chana no Lord, doesn't it? Or does that have, it's just pure Haldor?
I'm not sure, it might do.
Because that is a thing, right? That is meant to be like for cleaning you up before the wedding and stuff. I'm trying to think of any other like herbal things that we've done. My dad had this thing where he wouldn't shave on Saturdays.
Oh, is it? Why?
His only response to me when I asked him the question, like, Hanuman no Divas. Bro, that's it. No more explanation. What do you mean Hanuman no Divas? No, Hanuman no Divas. I don't shave.
That's the other thing as well, isn't it? Like the reasoning behind things.
There's no reasoning.
There's no reasoning.
No.
So it's like, why do we do this or why do we do that? Because.
Yeah.
Because.
He has this other one where don't wear navy blue. He doesn't wear navy blue. I'm like, why?
I've heard this sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, he goes, no, brother. And then I was like, okay, why? Tell me why. He goes, Mataji. And I was like, okay, you're just naming gods. You're just naming gods. Like, give me something more, please. Because if I can't understand it, I can't obey it. That's basically how I operate, man. That's
it, isn't it? That's how we all operate now. Like, there's got to be a reason for not doing something, right? Yeah. I've had this as well, like where certain. I've heard this thing where certain nuts can't wear certain colors and stuff like that.
Oh,
like
really?
Like banned colors or certain family groups can't wear certain colors and things like that, or they can't make a certain type of food. They're not allowed to make it because there's like a curse on the family or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff like that.
Damn.
There's one family I know that either they can't make oro or they can't make ringra or something. They can't like that's it. They're not allowed to cook ringra in a certain way. So they can't like cook it over the fire. They have to like boil it or something else. But they're not allowed, like as a family, they're not allowed to like roast this ringra to make oro.
Oh my god. But no one. But the thing is,
No one knows why. Yeah,
Yeah.
no one knows why. Like, no one knows if it was because someone died while roasting a ring roux once or something like that, or I don't know what happened.
And you know, there's one person in that family that is dying to know what roasted ringla tastes like, bro. And when everyone goes to sleep, my man comes downstairs, the fire up and pulls out that ringla. That's what happens, though, man. When you make it forbidden, it's the forbidden fruit. It just tastes sweeter.
Isn't it? Exactly. There's some madness like that going on.
I haven't heard that one. I haven't heard one people dietary, like changing their diet for it. I think but in certain religions, like religious sects within Hinduism, I think there are some dietary things. Yeah. But specifically saying, do not make this food in this way. Not even like saying no ringla. No, ringla are fine. Just don't roast the motherfuckers.
Literally, yeah. You can put it in the microwave, you can boil it, you can do whatever you want. Just don't roast it.
Yeah. It is crazy, man, that they didn't... I don't think they were allowed to question it back then, bro. They just would have got slapped. That's what it is, isn't it?
It's like it goes back to the whole thing. It goes back to the whole thing of like, why are you scrubbing my child down with chana a lot?
Yeah, and you can't even say it.
You can't even say it.
No, you can. Yeah, you get one too much, bro. Bro, you'll get thrown in there with the child. So samotyo, galo drama.
Or it's like. Yeah, the
lines, isn't it? I've never heard that one. Mara thora emnem nathi thiya, bro. You can't argue with that. You can't. There's not. Really you've definitely seen more Diwalis than me.
100%. That's experience, man.
That's wisdom, man. If that wisdom means fill up a tub with chana, no Lord, then so be it. Sign me up.
Sign me up.
What if your kids are sick? Do you have like anything that you do that's non-medicinal? I mean, you worked in pharmaceuticals, so you're a scientist, right? So would you ever give your kids something that's
you know what? Like, I would, to be honest. Like, I feel like there is some kind of like you said earlier, like the placebo effect of certain things definitely does work in certain circumstances. I feel like I do more placebo stuff for myself than I would for the kids. Like with the kids, I'm just more like prophylactic ibuprofen, prophylactic paracetamol. Do you know what I mean? Like Calpol and whatnot. Just in case they're like, you know, they're feeling a bit hot or whatever, and just give them a bit of Calpol or ibuprofen and they're sorted out. But in terms of like kind of, I do Vicks, like literally both kids are starting to feel unwell, so I literally just rubbed Vicks all over their chest and back earlier. So the Vicks is definitely still in the household for sure.
Eno, bro. What about Eno?
Oh, yes.
How can you forget Eno, bro? The one thing that is used only in India, nowhere else. But it's a British brand, bro, right? It's a British brand.
It's a British brand, but it's not available here anymore. Like you have to go to the mill to buy Eno now because it comes from India. It's imported from India now. I use that stuff like honestly, like it's sweet sometimes. Like it is so good. You just drink a cup of Eno, walk around the house, do a couple of vodkas, you're sorted out, man. You're cash. You can go climb a mountain after that.
But it's like Gaviscon, right? It's like it neutralizes your stomach acid.
Yeah, it's like a stomach what's it called? Antacid, right? But the way it works is it just basically gets you to burp, so it just releases gas.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Whereas like Gaviscon and stuff have like a bit more kind of pharmaceutical effect in terms of like how they actually work on the stomach acid and stuff like that. This is literally just makes you burp. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, I think it kind of like neutralizes the acid a little bit, but the big thing is the burping. Like it just breaks up those pockets of air that's stuck in your throat.
So, okay, if that's what the intended purpose is, why the hell do we put that in dhokla and on the wall? It goes in both of those, right? I'm pretty sure
it goes into both of them. Yeah. It's like staple ingredient in both of them, I'm pretty sure. I have no clue, you know.
Your mum will be like, oh, you know, colors. I'm like, well, why do you put medicine in the food?
I'm pretty sure, you know, there's I don't know if those particular foods or something are either because they're oily or they're made in a certain way that they would upset your stomach if you didn't have the Eno in it. So it's like a prophylactic dose of Eno in the food.
That is madness. This is gonna mess your stomach up. So we're gonna also give you some medicine in there so that it ministers at the same time as you get it. I thought it was just because it's like a raising agent or something.
I think it's that, yeah. I think it just gives it like the air and the bubbles and stuff inside the actual food. It's a bit like baking soda or something, right?
Yeah.
It's madness that they put medicine into these foods,
bruv. And it's standard, like everyone knows about it. Like you go to any Gujarati household, they will have, you know.
I found it in where did I find it? I was in Spain, in Seville, and my bed jaded. So I was like, I need to go to the pharmacy. I got some Eno from there.
Oh, really? They had it?
Yeah, they had it. So I actually think it's used still in other places.
There was probably Indians in that part of
that's true.
Seville, right? There was probably Indians.
Seville,
there,
yeah, that's it.
There was definitely someone making dhokla.
That's the rule, isn't it? You can find a curry house and a bottle of Eno anywhere you go. That is Indians.
I think I took it once when I had a stomach issue, but I haven't done it again. I might
give it a go.
Yeah. By the way, this is not medical advice. Yeah? if you got stomach problems, you go see a doctor. Yeah, don't take any of what we're saying. Oh no, this bruv said that I just got to have a bath in chana and have some Eno. I'm going to be cash, man. I'll be back to right as rain tomorrow. Nah, man.
Disclaimer. You need to put a disclaimer on this video.
Definitely needs to go to disclaimer. You don't know what people were going to fucking believe these days, man.
Honestly.
Dad used to have Eno religiously, bro. Always. Always used to just kind of murk it out. But yeah.
Do you have a struggle this week?
I did have a struggle. Very simple one. You know when you're making a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Basic bitch sandwich, okay? I'm talking like a cheese sandwich. But your ingredients, this is your ingredients, okay? I'm going to give you the ingredients and I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay? Your ingredients is lettuce, onions, cucumber, cheese, and tomatoes. Okay?
Okay.
Lettuce, onions, cheese, cucumber, and tomatoes. And let's, for argument's sake, say it's on a baguette. Okay? So you've got a nice baguette. What order do you put those things in the sandwich? What's the first thing?
Lettuce first.
See? This is just an argument I've had with Guggen. So
really, 100% lettuce first. Lettuce is like the boat that captures everything else, right? Like you just holds everything together.
Yes. Come on. Okay.
Who doesn't put, like, what kind of person doesn't put lettuce on first?
My wife. She's like an anti-sandwich, man.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what goes after the lettuce?
Lettuce. So you said onion, tomato, cheese.
Onion, tomato, lettuce. Onion, tomato, lettuce, cheese. Yeah, that's it.
So I'd probably do then the cheese on top of the lettuce, and then onions and tomatoes on top.
Oh, then the cucumber. Cucumber was the
cucumber on top as well. Yeah, cucumber on the top.
What's the last?
Cheese would go on the lettuce.
Cheese on the lettuce.
Last thing for me would be either the cucumber or the tomato.
Yeah.
And are you saying to put another slice, another leaf of lettuce on the top?
Nah. Come on, Rob. I'm not.
You're not double lettucing.
I'm not a psychopath, man. I have boundaries. Yeah, I think I would do very similar. The foundation has to be lettuce, bro.
It has to be lettuce, yeah. It's literally.
I don't understand. She was like, "No, why would you put something? Well, lettuce isn't flat.
If you put anything else, on it, your bread gets soggy.
Yeah, it just because she would say that the lettuce is soggy because it's wet. You've washed it.
You shouldn't be putting soggy lettuce in your sandwich. You should be drying that lettuce before you put it in your sandwich.
If you don't have time now in it or talk, bro, you gotta slap that on and get it in your mouth as quickly as possible, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But that was a struggle because then I was like making it, and then she was critiquing my sandwich making technique, and I didn't want to conduct a poll there and then. So I thought, let me wait. Let me pocket this little juggernaut right here and bring it out later, and then ask one person.
Right.
I don't. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope I'm not. I hope it's not you and me that are in the wrong, and then we're gonna get an entourage of people saying you idiots.
I wonder, like whether it's not an American thing as well either, because like you go to McDonald's and you get a chicken sandwich or whatever, the lettuce is on the bottom bread.
It is. Yeah.
It's definitely not a over the pond thing either.
No, it's not. It was. She was adamant that it was. Maybe it's just her way of making a sandwich, but it was a contentious point. But that's how it is, man. In your married life, there's certain things like you like things done a certain way, they like things done a certain way, and you either fight it or you just be like, let's just agree to disagree here. You can't win every battle, bruv.
We've got a similar sandwich situation in our house, right? Where Dina was pregnant, and I made her like a cheese sandwich, simple cheese sandwich once, and I put pepper in it. So like I like to put a bit of salt and pepper in a cheese sandwich, give it a bit of spice. I gave her this sandwich and she flipped out at me. She's pregnant, by the way, hormones, everything. And she flipped out at me about this sandwich having pepper in it.
Oh, really?
I still haven't lived it down. But then there'll be times where we'll be making a cheese sandwich now and she'll be like, put a bit of pepper in there for me.
You're like, what?
I'm like, what? Just like, can't win, man.
Do you do it? Do you put it in? You have to, innit?
Man. I gotta do it. What else are you gonna do? I don't want another jug roll.
I love that, bro. You'll be in that sandwich. That's crazy, man. But yeah, I've definitely had incidents like that where you have a beef and then you're like, okay, I'm not gonna fight it. Just gonna park this. If I need to bring it back, then I'll bring it back. But most chances are I forget what it was.
This is the thing, isn't it? Like, we're simple creatures as men. Like, we don't remember anything, right?
No.
Like, once the moment's passed, it's gone. You forget about it. And then an argument will happen. They'll bring up loads of stuff.
Bare mal, bro. Bare mal. It's like you know, someone's got a bag of fucking old stories, bro.
Just coming out like one after the other, slapping you in the face, and you're just there taking hits and blows, and you're rummaging around in your little satchel trying to find even one story, and you can't find it.
It's not even a satchel. Coming. It's a kotri, bro. It's a fucking kotri. It's shitty one with a hole in it.
You can't think of a single thing to come back with in that moment.
I can't. You put me on the spot. I cannot think about it because I can't function like that.
It's like, tell me when I did that. Tell me.
I'm like, no. I'm sorry. I should write it down. Make a note. Make a picture.
Need to keep a journal.
Jugra journal. Jugra journal.
There you go, man. Product idea right there. Hold on, let me consult my Jugra journal. Time out.
Let me just write it in my Jugra journal. Well, you'd have to have the date. You'd have to have the Jugra. Who was there? Yeah. Who saw? Who was the witness?
What did you eat? A lettuce sandwich?
Yeah. That's a pretty sick idea. We should have Jugra journals. Bruvcast branded Jugra journals. That's a good idea. For everyone, yeah. Anyone who wants one can get one. Anyone. And it's not only a single juggler with a single person. It could be multiple jugglers. So you have with everyone.
Literally, like, you should just have a space for the name of who are you juggling with.
Who's you juggling with?
And just put their name in.
And then at the end of the day, you burn it. So you're like, this is it. It's not worth holding on to these things, man.
That's it. When you say burn it, you mean it comes in the crematorium with you when you're like,
fucking hell, bro. Bro. Fucking going on for darkness, man. I was just saying you have a nice bonfire, man. You fucking escalated it. Oh my God. I think that's us, man.
That was awesome, man.
Thanks for jumping on the pod.
No, I loved it, man.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for sharing your struggles, the handshakes, the chana lot, the jagras. We've covered it all. Do you have any shout outs to give?
Just the usual lot, man. The boys, Hiran, Mitesh. Shout out to Jay Neal as well, who I've been working closely with recently. We've got some big things planned coming up. So, yeah, shout out to the boys and shout out to the missus as well. She'll never forgive me if I don't give her a shout out either.
Shout out to you, Dino. If you want pepper in your sandwiches, he'll hook it up from now on. He's learned his lesson.
Learned my lesson.
Yeah. Thank you to the listeners. Please keep all the feedback and the stories and everything coming in. We are looking for Halloween stories. So if you have anything that is a fun, scary Halloween story, send us a note on Instagram, send us a message, or send us a voice note. That would be even cooler. If you find the time, send us a voice note of a scary Halloween story, and we'll play it out on the pod for the Halloween special, which is coming in a few weeks. We will see you next week. Share the struggle, find the funny. See you later, people. Bye.